Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and today we are at Tanger Outlets Shopping Center here in Sevierville, Tennessee, where there are so many different stores. You can get jewelry here, clothing, shoes, food, whatever your heart desires. They even have candy shops here. And if you get lost here, they also have an informational area where you can pick up one of these. It's a map that shows you all the different stores, where they're located, their suite number, and there's also little directories located everywhere. And if you need more help than that, you can always download the Tanger Outlets app, and it'll help guide you all the way throughout the Tanger Outlet Center. So thanks for watching. Back to you guys. Want more Mountain Fun Life? We are now streaming through Roku. Roku is a device that enables you to stream entertainment to your TV through your internet provider. The starting price is only $29, and you can purchase one either online or through your local electronics retailer. It's easy to use, and you won't have to worry about missing any more Mountain Fun Life episodes. Mountain Fun Life, guiding your adventure.
Good morning and welcome to Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson, Kira Cup, and Brad Lovett. You know what today is? It's Friday! Which is exciting because it doesn't feel like Friday because we had the holiday in the middle of the week. So it's like a premature Friday. It's like extra
two
Friday.
Fridays. It's like an extra Friday.
Premature Friday.
What? It came shorter than a normal Friday. It feels, it's a weekend again. And there's bowl games, and there's stuff, and there's things, and excitement, and whatnot.
Brad?
Not a whatnot. Brad, give us some whatnot.
Yes.
I'll give you whatnot. Actually, I'll tell you about an important road closure you need to know about.
Oh, he's giving us the what for.
Yes. Cades Cove. Now, they're going to have to be doing some repair work there, so Cades Cove Loop Road is going to be closed, and the National Park wants to remind us about that. Laurel Creek Road, of course, the 7-mile access road leading from the Townsend Wide to Cades Cove, will be closed to all motorists, cyclists, and pedestrians starting 8 p.m. on Sunday, January 5th through Saturday, February 29th to prepare the Boat Mountain Tunnel.
So that means that the Sunday daytime, all your Sunday drivers can still go enjoy Cades Cove, but once it gets dark enough and everyone's out, they close it off. It makes total sense.
Now, the full closure begins just past Tremont Road, necessary to allow equipment set up for the repair of the internal drainage system in the walls and ceiling of that 121-foot-long tunnel. And they'll be enclosing and heating the tunnel, allowing the temperature and sensor repairs to be conducted during the winter months when visitation is lower. And that way, by the time spring comes around, Cades Cove will be open again, and you'll be able to enjoy it, and that tunnel will be fixed.
Very good. All right. Good plan. So that's the what for.
That is the what for.
Do you have any whatnot?
Whatnot? Well, we have something else the park just want to remind us about.
Uh-oh, here we go. Another what for.
And Great Smoky Mountains National Park officials invite you, as a member of the public, to comment on a proposed amendment to the plant gathering agreement with the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians through Sunday, January 12th. Now, the park and EBCI entered the agreement on March 25th, 2019, to allow up to 36 permitted members of EBCI to gather and remove portions of the spring leaves of soken plants from the park using traditional means. Now, the park and EBCI staff completed a review of traditional gathering activities conducted in 2019 that identified 3 possible amendments to improve the agreement. And that is something you might want to comment on. You can check out the National Park website, and you'll find a link to comment on that particular issue.
And what are the plants again?
I may be saying this wrong. The Sochan, S-O-C-H-A-N plants, and they have a name that's even official biological name, Rudbeckia lacinatia, which I'm sure I said totally wrong.
Well, maybe not.
Sounded good.
Sounded, yeah.
We'll go with it. Mm-hmm. We accept it.
Okay.
I know nothing about plants, so I can't even picture it.
Right. So that's going to be, you can make that comment through January 12th, 2020.
that I know nothing about plants, I'll be happy to say that every day. I'll make sure I start every show between now and January 12th. Hey, I'm Frank Murphy, and I know nothing about plants.
Yes. We'll need to
All right.
have some guests in to talk about plants.
That's a good idea. Maybe, I'd love to learn more about what that thing you said. So good.
Could have my wife come in. She's somewhat of a shade tree botanist.
Is she?
Isn't that kind of neat?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Sign her up.
Sure.
I will. Have her come in. She can replace me.
She can give some shade.
Yep. And talk about botany.
I love it. All right. Anything else, Brad?
Well, we have a few things going on this weekend. Now, some things wrapping up, some things continuing. Now, Winterfest is by no means over in the Smoky Mountains.
That goes on till technically February something, I think, right?
I think Valentine's Day weekend.
That's right.
A little bit shorter than
President's
past
Day.
years.
That's when it
Yes.
ends. President's Day. All right.
So you'll still see the lights. So you can have a Christmas and save a little bit, of course, by just having a little bit late, or come down and see the lights. And people from time to time ask, why are the Christmas lights still on? Well, because we wanted them on. I don't know. Because we like to have, to celebrate, not just have the dull winter where all we can think about is income tax.
Right, if you're taking a vacation in January, it's nice to have them on. I love it.
I do too.
And then, what is it? Dollywood closes on Sunday.
That's correct. So you have
4th,
a few more days to see the Smoky Mountain Christmas at Dollywood and the Wildwood Grove all decorated for Christmas. The ice rink at Market Square are going on a little while longer. Now, many of our shows go on hiatus.
Yeah, so
a few are still going on.
Well, the good thing is when you call our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals at 865-978-1152, they'll help you figure all that stuff out and find shows that'll be available on the days when you are going to be visiting the Great Smoky Mountains. We'll save you money while you're at it. More of the show coming right up.
We now have our own magazine. Our prints are located in shops, gas stations, hotels, ballparks, all over the Smoky Mountain region. We offer a concierge service for cabins, hotels, resorts, and individuals. A portion of any of our services or ad space may be applied as ticket value to the cost of any service or ad you book through us. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, Frank Murphy here, and today welcoming back Chelsea Berry, country singer extraordinaire. Well, up and coming, it really is what's fun to say. You're launching a career, and it's so exciting to meet someone at the beginning because the whole world is ahead of you. Chelsea, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about your upcoming EP that'll be released very, very soon.
Okay. So it's going to have 5 songs on it. 4 of them I've written, and then the 5th one is going to be a cover of Why Not Me by the Judds.
Yeah?
So an old 80s country song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
that's before you were born.
It is before I was born, I know. But I decided on several different ones, and we wanted to do a cover to kind of, I guess something with my EP that I really wanted to implement was the old country sound.
But also, there is an advantage to a cover song when it's a tune that we know. Like we first came on the scene with your country song. Your cover of "Oh Holy Night." And when it's a song that we know, then the only thing that we're really hearing is your take on it. What makes you stand out from the song that we already know? And that's the advantage of the Judds cover as well.
Yes, that you said that perfectly, because that's what the whole plan was with Jack as well.
Yeah.
So
Now, Jack Ryan is a country music disc jockey and program director who discovered you
Yeah.
and has helped move your career forward. Now, of the 4 songs that you wrote on the EP, some of them are really special to you. I mean, they're all really special, but one in particular.
Okay, so one of them is a song that I wrote for my dad. It's called Daddy's Little Girl, and that one was actually one of the easiest ones that I wrote. It took me a few days to really write that one, and I actually have not showed it to him yet.
Really?
No, I've been thinking of the perfect moment.
Hey, Dad. Guess what?
Yeah. So, growing up, I'm the oldest, and Dad and I really bonded with music. And my mom would come in, and I was a baby before I could talk, and my dad would be jamming this music really loud in the house. And my mom, of course, was like, "What are you doing?" And he played guitar growing up, and our song that we would always sing together was Alison Krauss, When You Say Nothing at All. And I would sing that song when I was 5 with my dad playing guitar. So, that one's one that I might add to my set list.
Absolutely.
But
so you're gonna have a EP release party when it's ready, and that'll be when, like March?
Yeah, early March. We're thinking probably. That's what I'm thinking.
Whereabouts?
So, it's going to be at Open Chord, which is on Kingston Pike in Knoxville.
Sure, that's easy to find. It's right by the Walker Springs exit.
Yes, across from Puppy Zone. But and then I also went through a breakup with a guy. So you can imagine there's going to be a song about that.
Oh, hello, Taylor Swift over here.
I know. No. So one of them is called Goodbye for the Last Time.
Yeah.
And it's like a real anger kind of grungy song. So
a little Alanis Morissette in there too.
Yeah. I've got one that's really sweet and Daddy's Little Girl. And then I've got one that's like, see you later, bye.
And pardon me while I musically punch you in the face.
Yes, exactly. And Travis, my producer, had to really, pull that out of me in the studio that day too. He was like, Chelsea, you're not being pretty. You're mad, All
right, let's gossip for a second. Does the ex know that there's a song coming? Probably not.
Probably not.
Hey, ex, guess what?
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, and really, it's not really about that specific person.
I know. You have to write from the heart.
You do, and it's. I wanted to write something that people can relate to.
Yeah.
And
and we all can relate to these. We all can relate to having a dad. We can all relate to pain and sorrow in a relationship. Mm-hmm.
And then the second song that's really important to me is called "Chase This Wild Dream." It's one that I talk about just trying to find my way and trying to find what it is that God wants me to do in life. And so that song is about chasing this and doing this. And
it was church choir that kind of propelled you into this career.
It was. So I'll always remember that.
Yeah.
And so that song is really, it's one of my favorites too, just because I knew, and actually the EP will probably be called Chase This Wild Dream.
Beautiful.
So.
Well, run down the website and how can we find you on social media? Because I know you've probably got the notification that I already liked your page.
Yay! So I have a Facebook page, Chelsea Berry Music, and then chelseaberrymusic.com is my website.
It's right here, yeah.
And then on Instagram, it's _Chelsea_music.
Excellent. Well, Chelsea Berry.
Yes,
thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to be able to say I met her before she was a huge star.
No,
because that's what's going to happen. And you'll be able to say you saw her here on Mountain Fun Life. More of the show coming up right after this.
Being a successful business is a lot of work, especially when you have to design your own media projects and advertisements. Let us take care of your media needs. We offer a large variety of services such as photography, videography, print magazine, live streaming, and so much more. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you for watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson, Kira Cup, Brad Lovett, and we've got a little bit of the Friday-itis, but we're excited because
Friday-itis.
The weekend is here. Short work week, but the weekend is here. What do we got, Brad?
We've got things still going on as we are still in Winterfest, but a few things are wrapping up. Like, for example, we have Shadrack's Christmas Wonderland. Last chance to see that through January 5th.
Okay.
And you can get a preview by going
Well, that's still the 12 days of Christmas are wrapping up right around January 5th or 6th. I have to count them out again because keep losing count. But we're still within the 12 days of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So we're still good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to check that out at Smoky Stadium, and there's a preview on our YouTube channel.
Let's see, if the first was the 8th day of Christmas, then yesterday was the 9th day of Christmas. Today must be the 10th day of Christmas.
Possible.
Okay.
That's what I'm going
And
with.
my true love gave to me, I
10
forgot,
things a thinging.
10 things thinking.
You can see all that stuff at Shadrack's. I mean, Kira and
They had the 12 days of Christmas
Yeah, they've got
represented.
all the nutcrackers and
the Lords of Leaping. They're frogs.
yes.
Lords of
Or
Leaping.
maybe they're not nutcrackers. I don't know.
Soldiers.
Yeah, soldiers.
Drummers drumming.
I get them confused.
Okay.
Now that's also the Pigeon Forge decorations. Some of the Pigeon Forge decorations are also the 12 days. of
Yeah, they've got
Christmas.
the partridge and the pear tree. Yeah. I think they're in order. I think when you're driving, I think it's from Gatlinburg to Sevierville. I think they start with the partridge and go that way, or did they reverse it this year? Anyone?
That I don't know.
Anyway, when you're driving down the parkway from Gatlinburg through Pigeon Forge, they're in order, the 12 days of
That
Christmas.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you have the big Pigeon Forge sign too. I always like that one.
Uh-huh. They should put a pigeon into the song because they got a partridge in a pear tree. They should put a pigeon in the pear tree, and then 2 pigeon doves, and then 3 pigeon hens,
I think so.
4 calling pigeons.
And then some news from Brad.
We can do that. We've got the Enchanted Winter Celebration and Anarchista continuing also for the weekend, and the ice rink at Market Square in Knoxville, and Smoky Mountain Christmas at Dollywood. If you haven't been there, get your season ticket while you're there for this coming year.
Yeah, you can actually get in for free this weekend by buying a season pass for next year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll roll it all in for you.
And they're also going to have the new toddler pass next year.
Oh yeah, for the kids who were born in whatever year Timmy was born.
Yes.
Can't remember. 2015 maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And my grandkids, except for one, are all too old for that pass already.
Yeah, if you're if you're 4 years old, maybe it's perfect for you. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's 2016 then. All right, what else?
Alrighty. We do have some reminders for the National Park, including Cades Cove closure. And now why would we close Cades Cove? Well, we have a bridge and a tunnel to repair. Make it all good for next spring. And they're going to just take January and February to do that repair work. And that's going to be Laurel Creek Road, the 7-mile access road leading from the Townsend Wide to Cades Cove, will be closed to all motorists, cyclists, and pedestrians 8 p.m. on Sunday, January 5th through Saturday, February 29th to repair the Boat Mountain Tunnel. Now, the full closure starts just past Tremont Road, and it is necessary to allow equipment set up for the repair of internal drainage systems to the walls and ceiling for that tunnel, which, by the way, is 121 feet long. Crews will enclose the heat the tunnel. That'll allow them to. It's really neat. They're going to be able to heat that and do the work, so they don't have to do it in the summer.
Okay, here I am thinking they're going to be cold and miserable, and there's going to be rain and snow and wind and ice. But no, they'll heat the tunnel. It's interesting. Boom.
So that way we can do that, and by the time spring comes around, the birds will be out, the deer will be out, the bears will be out, and we'll be in Cades Cove.
Yeah. Now, you say they're closing, I mean, I'm trying to remember where that's at between where, so is the whole Cades Cove going to be closed?
Yes.
They're closing all of Cades Cove? For a
Right.
month?
Yes.
To motorists.
To motorists,
Yeah,
yes.
to motorists.
Yeah. Can you hike in maybe?
You probably could.
Probably.
Well, you said something about bikes and other
Yeah.
things.
There you
Well,
go.
they always have that during the spring and summer. I think into the fall they'll have the Wednesday and Sunday where they have bicycles only from like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
All
not
right.
year round, but it's a good thing to do. That gives the bikers a chance to go through.
It's fun to ride your bike through Cades Cove. I've done it a couple times, and it's a lot of fun. We have that episode that you can watch.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah. And speaking of fun things,
Yeah?
how are you going to spend your first weekend of 2020?
Saving money, I hope.
Right.
How can I do that?
Oh, it's so easy. All you have to do is call Mountain Fun Life Best Deals.
Really?
Yes.
What's the number?
865-978-1152.
If only that were conveniently displayed across the bottom of the screen. Oh, wait, it is. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more of the show right after this.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there."
It's morning in the mountains on Mountain Fun Life, and I love to say it's
Friday.
Rich Haley is here with our weekend full of sports.
Yes.
Still more bowl games. We're not done with those yet.
There's a few more trickling out.
The Trickle Bowl.
We had the we had the big glut of bowls over the last couple of days. Now we've just got a couple, one a day.
All right.
And then we've got a little bit of a gap before we do the national
Right.
championship.
We still have some trickling bowls.
Yes, we have some bowls trickling
If you
in.
jiggle the handle,
Yes, that will stop that.
yeah,
Jiggle the handle on the
trickle bowl. Toilet bowl?
on the toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl, sure.
On the toilet bowl, sure. All right, so tonight actually this afternoon, 3:30 on ESPN is the Idaho Potato Bowl.
I realize that anybody with money can sponsor a bowl.
Yes.
You know, when we're big and famous, we'll have the Mountain Fun Life Bowl eventually.
Yes.
But for right now, the Idaho Potato Bowl.
Yes, all eyes are on Idaho.
Is this where the field is blue? Is it that one? One of those fields out there is it's like artificial turf, bright blue. I think it might be the Boise, Idaho.
It might be.
Possible. It's one of those out there.
Yeah, I always get that one messed up because I get the wrong field all the time when I name it.
Is this Boise?
Yes, this is Boise.
You have to say Boise.
Boise, Idaho.
I used to work for a company that had properties in Boise.
Okay.
Don't anymore, but I used to. Boise, and we always had to get it correct. Not Boise.
Yeah.
Boise.
I've always pronounced it Boise, but now I've learned something. I will pronounce it
Well,
correctly from here on out.
Yeah, we had a syndicated show that was played in Boise, so I had to learn how to say
Yep.
it. Yeah.
So, in Boise, Idaho is the Idaho Potato Bowl, and that's going to be Ohio at 6-6 taking on Nevada at 7-5.
Wait, is this the Ohio that my Michigan fans dislike so
No,
much?
that's Ohio State.
Oh, this is the Ohio about which I have no opinion.
This is the Ohio about which you probably haven't heard.
That's true. What's their team name?
And I looked this up because I knew you were going to ask me.
So they're that forgettable.
Yes.
All right, then let's good.
But they are the favorite, 7.5-point favorites on this game.
Fair enough.
So, then on Saturday, we have the Armed Forces Bowl at 11:30 on ESPN.
Oh, this is like Army versus Navy or Air Force versus
It's
Coast Guard.
Louisiana versus Miami of Ohio.
Louisiana versus.
Miami of Ohio.
Miami.
So
All
we've got
right.
another Ohio thing going on here.
All right.
Still not the Ohio that Michigan has.
Those don't sound like the military.
No, they don't.
No.
Games played in Mobile, Alabama, and University of Louisiana is a 14-point favorite, so we're not expecting a hugely exciting game on this one.
All right.
On the other hand, Saturday, the UT men, start their SEC season.
Go Vols.
Go Vols. They're taking on LSU.
That's big.
So that will be a big game for them to open up their season.
Where is it?
It's here.
Okay.
And the men had a couple of losses in a row, then got back onto the winning track, and we'll see what happens as they start SEC play. This is going to be really tell the tale of the season.
All right.
Lamonte Turner has gone to get the shoulder surgery last week. So his season is done. His
Soldier
career.
surgery is what you have when you're in the military.
Exactly.
Shoulder surgery is what you have when you're in basketball.
Exactly. I'm so glad you cleared that up for me.
I'm happy to do it.
Absolutely. So we'll see how the SEC campaign goes for the Vols. I'm not expecting to see them ascend to the heights they did last season where they
They'll
picked
still
up the
make
number
the
one.
tournament.
I really think they'll make the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. All right.
So it's
Whether
going
by-
to be a good year.
Whether they're winning the SEC championship are more likely by invitation.
By invitation, most likely.
All
But
right, there you go.
we'll see. Then also Saturday, the Ice Bears are having their dad-daughter night.
Okay.
And there will be a dad-daughter dance during the intermission between the first and
On
second
the
period.
ice?
On the ice.
I hope they put down a rug.
I think it would be more fun without.
Have
Have your cameras ready.
Insurance. They'll put down gymnastics pads.
Yep. And then to close it off on Sunday, the Lady Vols are back in action again. This time they're on the road taking on Kentucky.
Oh, all right. Cool.
And that's kind of the sports weekend.
Very good. All right. Yeah, it's kind of now we're getting kind of back to regular work and school schedules.
Yes.
On Monday too. So.
Yes.
All right. So today's your last day to glut out on sports, probably. Well, thank you, Rich Haley.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. Thanks for being here on a Friday.
Enjoyed it.
And we will be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming right up.
When I became disabled, I lost my ability to work. It was then I knew I should have called the Garza Law Firm first.
At Garza Law Firm, we want to end your frustration and strengthen your claims so you can have the disability benefits that you need. The Garza Law Firm, let us help.
You've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. You have to carefully monitor your health for the rest of your life, and you have an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease.
Cut.
Type 2, take 2.
Action.
You've been diagnosed with a new purpose, to fight for the amazing life you made for yourself, to look that risk of heart disease square in the face and say, no, not me. You've been given a new opportunity to live. Get started at NoDiabetesByHeart.org.
Well, that wraps our day. That wraps our week here on Morning in the Mountains. Thanks for watching us. We do appreciate you liking us, sharing us, adding us, subscribing to us, all the different things. Because on Facebook, you would like us.
Yes.
On YouTube, you would subscribe to us.
That's correct.
And on Roku, you would add our channel to your Roku.
Wait, don't forget Instagram.
Oh, right. I'm thinking this particular show is on those 3 platforms.
Well,
But Instagram, can you put us on Instagram TV?
We'll soon be able to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. I like Instagram TV.
we could do that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a good idea. Because we got the Instagram at Mountain Fun Life. So all of the things. That could be your New Year's resolution, is to help us by watching more. We would appreciate that. Because our resolution for the new year is to give you more and great entertainment about the Smoky Mountain region each and every day. So thanks a lot. For Brad Lovett, for Kira Cupp, for Jim Johnson, I'm Frank Murphy. Happy New Year, happy 10th day of Christmas, and we'll be back with you again on Monday.